Greetings trainers and welcome to the channel. It is time for an update on my account, which I do monthly normally. So at the end of the month of June, I did not do an update video. I have a million and one excuses as to why I did not do one. Between I got sick and I got distracted, and really I had stopped playing for about a week or so right there at the end of the month and just completely lost track of the game. But I'm back in it now. I could make this video very long with a bunch of excuses, but what I'm going to do in this video is an update for the month of June and July and just include everything I got. I didn't do as much due to my distractions, so really it's similar to a 1 month update anyway. Not a whole lot happened. I did get some shinies and such to add to my collection. I'm going to try to make a point to make sure to sit down at the end of the month and look over everything like I had been doing. I just simply got distracted. Anyway, let's get into it. First of all, we'll go back into early June, where I finally hit level 45. It's getting so hard to level up in this game in the mid 40s like this. So it was nice to see lots of items, and the long road to level 46 begins right there. So one good thing about the month of June was GoFest, and I had set aside some time to really play because I do miss a lot of the events throughout the year, and I like to hit the ones I can. So I added quite a bit of good stuff for GoFest, starting with this guy right here. Also GoFest, a lot of these are going to be from GoFest early on in the month. There's another one. One I was hunting pretty hard during GoFest, hoping to get. Got lucky on this one. Not much to say about all these other than GoFest was very good to me. Two of those in a row. So those are all the shinies I got for GoFest. Now we'll get into the shinies that took place afterwards. This is one of the ones I was hunting for some time, was happy to see. Stumbled across this one. After hunting Cranidos for quite a while to get a shiny, I got one, and then while I wasn't looking, I got this one. Was doing some field research and ended up with yet another Cranidos. One that I did want pretty bad, and after I got it, it seemed like it was easy to get multiples. There was an event going on for Cranidos and Sheldon, and I just got really lucky with the shinies. Even though I wasn't able to participate too much, I put in whatever time I could. And yet another Cranidos. Seems like they get easier to find once you already have one. It's quite the collection. The event was good to me. Now this Mankey I actually got as a reward from the Battle League, which I don't play very much, but I believe I had some task, if memory serves, to battle in the Battle League, so I did it, and my reward Pokemon ended up being a shiny Mankey. Random one caught in the wild. Another Chansey. I was actually on vacation in Florida, and I played on my downtime when we weren't out at the beach or anything like that. Walking up and down the street, was able to get this one. Here's another one I managed to snag during vacation. We have an event hat Pikachu that I was lucky enough to stumble across. I do like to hunt for shiny Pikachu during these events where they have hats or costumes, but I usually am not very lucky at getting the event shinies, so I was happy with this one. Now we have our Community Day Pokemon for the month of June. I probably played about an hour and got quite a few of these. Evolved them for the family. Alright, so once we were past Community Day, I was back to just regular play. Stumbled across this Charmander. Got me another one of these. A random catch. I've caught a few of these in the past. Quite a few of these shinies in the past. And we're into the Community Day for the month of July, which I did manage to only catch a few of the shinies, but it was enough to create the family. And once Community Day in July passed, I stumbled across the Zubat and wasn't playing very much again at the time, just checking whenever I had downtime and I was sitting around, whether it be on break at work or sitting around the house, and was lucky enough to at least get a new shiny. And then just a couple of days ago, we had an event for this one, and I wasn't able to raid very much. I did about 4 raids, and it ended up being just enough for me to snag a shiny. So I was very pleased with that. And this is my final shiny for this update, since this just happened a couple days ago. I will say the month of June was where I caught most of my shinies, and in July I had a lot of downtime, unfortunately. So hopefully I can make up for that in August, and I can play a lot more. Anyway, moving on. Alright, moving on to our maxed out IV Pokemon. Again, don't add as many of these to the collection as I wish I did, but this is 2 months worth, and I did get a few. Started off with this one. I believe this is one of the ones I almost transferred while I was doing a mass transfer, because I had so many of these because of the event. They were spawning like crazy, but I did manage to check them before I accidentally transferred it. It is always nice to get a lucky Pokemon. The IVs are always very high on them. Every now and then they're high enough to get a maxed out IV. This was not a lucky friendship trade. This was just randomly trading, and was very, very fortunate that it not only became lucky, but was maxed out IV. And last but not least, we have this guy. My final 4-star, which, if you look at the date, was caught quite a while back. I have not caught a 4-star since then. Let's hope August is a little better. In my last video, I showed this one as my 0 IV Pokemon. Since catching this one, 2 months has passed. And since this guy right here, I have not caught a single 0 IV Pokemon. And if I had, I accidentally transferred it. I check as much as I can, check my 0 stars to see if any of them are no IV. But in the fast pace of things, it's possible I transferred some. Either that or they are just extremely, extremely rare. Hopefully this is another one of the things I can add more of to my collection in August. Gonna try to play a lot more in August. Just have to get remotivated. And June was a lot of fun, but July I just got distracted. So hopefully August will be better. Anyway, so that's it. I am sorry I missed last month's update. I will try to do a lot better. I really can't say anything other than I go through periods where I don't play as much. I think one of my biggest goals is to make sure I do it, keep having fun, and it doesn't turn into feeling like work to go play. The events usually keep me motivated, but sometimes they're just lackluster and I have trouble getting out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection, and as always, thank you for watching.